And good day. I may be the last person to have this aircraft, but I have the Typhoon. And this is pretty much an unupgraded plane. It's got the 12 rifle caliber 1917 British called them Browning Mark IIs. Gives you a range of about 1,400 feet, which means they're really not much good until you get to 1,200 feet or less. That being said, it's historically accurate to the point of they didn't start putting Hispanos on this till later. If you get within range, you're okay, but you do not get great turning capability out of these. And B-32 is just totally out of my league. And you cannot do much about it. Alright, so we'll just head off with the other aircraft. Yeah, somehow I figured a ram would come in there. And you get the experience. I've heard lots of complaints. I flew this once earlier. My teammates have reported that until you get the upgrades, this is going to be a less than fun aircraft to fly, and so far that's been borne out. I'm going to go over to the mining plant and try to help out there. The aircraft speed is, cruise speed is about 280. Again, for a Tier 7 aircraft, and I desperately needed a Tier 7 aircraft. Mighty nice plane to get. I won't spend a whole lot of time complaining about it. Oh, Igor, you are a bad boy today. Now, this thing is not going to overwhelm you with firepower. Its firepower is about 310 on this. 300 DPS, excuse me. But at Tier 7, that's not.
The enemy has gathered forces to attack the command center. Be cautious.
Not horrible. Keep forgetting I don't have cannons on this. And you see I'm getting lots of assistance to the kills. That has to do with the DPS. We've retained the command base, which is going to be awfully important to us.
Receiving reports about rapidly deteriorating weather conditions. Support will be unable to reach you. Do you read
Just
me?
got us the rocket base. Really do need that mining plant, but I don't see any enemy aircraft over there, and the rockets are coming in, so there's not a lot for me to add there. We'll continue trying to defend the command base.
There's a heavy storm here. Unable to proceed. Return into base. Do you copy? Our military base is launching strikes on the enemy. This will make things easier for you. We have complete control of the skies. Way to go. Victory is in sight. Keep it up. The enemy is almost defeated. Make a final push. Proud of you, pilot. Head back home.
Tells me I got a lot of assists and very few kills, which is not unexpected here, by the way. And what you're seeing is I'm hitting the aircraft, but I have to get awfully close with the rifle caliber guns. Get some nice experience out of that. Let's go take a look at the personal score. Yeah, 2 kills, 8 assists, which tells me I was hitting it effectively, but when you're down to 12, 15, 12 to 1300 feet, that's awfully tight. And for those on the metric system, just divide by 3. I'll give you a rough estimate. But about 400 meters is your effective range on the guns, which is awfully tight. All right, let's get to take a look at the upgrades here. And we can't get the Hispano Suiza right now. We're going to. Which puts us out to 2230 and 360. And then the next upgrade will bring you up to 420, which is about where you expect to be at this tier. And you'll get up to 4996. When you looked at upgrades on this aircraft, start looking at specializing. You're not getting a forward. You don't get the long barrels or anything at this with this plane, but you do get to upgrade the engine, which will be very welcome. And getting you're going to be a lot happier, I would think, here and here when you get the final upgrades. And I have not even started to look at bombs yet. We still have 326, and I think I would rather have speed than bombs at this point. And then I'll worry about the ordnance last. But I am going to warn you, this is a frustrating plane to fly, at least at first. When you play it with the 20, you should see a nice upgrade, and then when you get the second gun upgrade, you should be even happier. A couple of things to note here is that the airspeed is only so-so. The maneuverability, even though this has a lightweight airframe in it, is 11.2, and your altitude performance is 4265. So that's not, again, not going to be the sort of thing that's going to make you just jump for joy. That's about 1150 meters, I would think. You'll see some upgrades here with the engine, and you should be happier with the aircraft at that point. It's coming in as a standard multi-role. It's a little more maneuverable than a lot of them are. Overall, this is a good aircraft. I think you'll have fun with it as you upgrade it. And I desperately needed a Tier 7 anyway, so I'm very pleased to get it. All right, folks. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Please remember to subscribe, like the video. And if you want to support the channel, you can do so on the channel homepage, upper right-hand corner. Hit the Patreon button. Thanks. And we have the Typhoon today, British ground fighter bomber. They call it multi-op in the game, right?
Pilots, get ready for action. Let's go.
Now we have upgraded the aircraft to the 20 millimeters, which more than effectively doubles the range of your armaments, and I am going to suggest that is the first thing you're going to want to get. Go ahead and extend our flaps here. course, now I want my bombs worse than anything. I didn't get them.
The enemy is launching rocket strikes on our complex. Try to neutralize the enemy military base.
So as you can see, it is not exactly what one would want in a fighter, in a high altitude fighter.
Be advised, the enemy is concentrating forces near the airfield.
Did I mention that this could be a frustrating aircraft to fly? Okay. That being said, let's get on with it.
Attention all fighters.
The nice thing is that you do decent damage with this aircraft.
The enemy has taken over our military base. Then we fall.
I think that's my first real kill.
Hang in there. You'll soon be cut off from support. I say again, support will not be available. There's a heavy storm here. Unable to proceed. Returning to base. Do you copy? Keep it up. Victory is almost ours. We've taken over the forward airfield. Nice work.
All right.
The enemy is almost defeated. Make a final push. Waiting for your return.
Come back to the hangar. Hopefully we'll get something good out of this. Yeah, about what I expected. Alright, let's see what we're doing for upgrades here. Well, we can get the bombs, but I'd rather have the engine. Alright, so that'll give you another view of this now with the 20mm upgrade, and we'll be back.